So I came across this, and look, I'd been made aware just looking online that there is this situation come about where hundreds of children, and apparently over time thousands, will be exposed to puberty blockers. Think about it, as young as 10. Now, it's and people could say, well, you should have reacted a day or two ago. But like when you've been talking about it for years and you're just astounded the apathy in the public, especially parents, you know? It wasn't that many decades ago that, seriously, parents would have just been straight away going, nah, look, there's boys and there's girls and you can pretend and, you know, to be whatever you like, but that's not right. It's not. It's delusional. That's it. And I'm not going to have my son or daughter exposed to any of that. That's it. That would only have been, 40 years ago? Maybe 30 years ago. But now, really, I keep saying this. Although I blame the occultists for a vast amount of the shenanigans going on out there, the public are a damn disgrace. They really are. They absolutely are. The apathy in so many of them, and their willingness to throw them in front of laptops or phones or whatever else and have very little interest in what the hell they're saying or are exposed to. Yeah. They have no interest in the health effects of these things. The frightening aspect that they'll expose their children just to pacify them with phones emitting radio waves at specific frequencies that really should concern people, and they've got, honestly, I haven't seen it yet, but I would not be surprised if even children are being given these AirPods by their parents. Seriously. It is astounding where we're at and what people think parentage is and parenthood is. And more you're seeing it where parents are becoming like their older brother or sister as opposed to being mum and dad or dad, There is so much that has gone south in so many ways over the last few decades. It is absolutely astounding. And while even supposed recent successes of drawing back from this absolute insanity of exposing children to life-changing operations based on a whim, essentially, promoted in many respects by the parents who have the same ideology. Yeah, and remember, think about this. Puberty blockers, this affects their hormone levels, which will affect the rest of their lives. And we're in a situation now where the average hormone levels of male or female is down something like 50% in the last 40 years. And then you look at, what they've been exposed to over time. And this is that on steroids, yeah? People have been warning for years about the testosterone reducing aspects of these hormone mimickers in plastics, these BPAs and BPSs, but it also affects women as well, to their detriment. And the apathy is astounding. And yet, divorce rates through the roof, apparent depression through the roof, and both tie into hormonal disruption and reduction. Seriously, in every aspect of what you're seeing before you, it's about attacking one's hormone levels. It's absolute ongoing insanity. But I'm reminded of this in Under Fair Use. Let me play you the following. And remember, this was written about roughly 1943.
Odd thing it is, the word experiment is unpopular, but not the word experimental. You mustn't experiment on children, but offer the dear little kiddies free education in an experimental school attached to the NICE, and it's all correct.
I mean, let me read you some of this. Now, the title says, hundreds of children to be jabbed with puberty blockers in NHS-backed experiment. But the wording underneath, and then you see it with so many articles, hundreds of children are set to be jabbed with puberty blockers as part of an NHS-backed clinical study. You see where we're going here? And at some stage, it's talking about enrollment into it. You know, it's shit. Yeah. With initial participants anticipated to begin enrollment in the new year. Optimistic that, I mean, it's been going on for a very long time, and some people, some fine authors out there, had been trying to warn the rest of us. Oh, the apathy. Look no further than the mirror. Yeah, when it comes to this. Seriously. And I'll speak to you soon.